there, how are you? My name is Andrea. Are you ready for a rant? I feel the need to rant. It's not an awful rant. This video is sort of a hopping off point. I'm referencing a video that I made about 2 years ago. I'm going to go ahead and link it in the description box. I did a video about a medication that I was on called Vaniqa. I was using it. It's a topical medication. It's a cream, okay? When I first made that video, there was not a lot of videos on YouTube about this medication. And I would only hear about this medication at night when I was watching, like, you know, the Oprah channel or, you know, Lifetime or something like that. Like I said, it's topical, it's a cream, and it prohibits hair growth. It inhibits hair growth, I should say, okay? Changed my life, not even say kinda. It changed my life because I used to have the, like, peach fuzz here to the point where you couldn't really see the real definition of my jaw. I didn't have black hair. I was fortunate enough to not have that, like, wolf kind of, you know, sideburns, but it was almost white. And especially if I was in sunlight, I would get like tense if I was going to like a barbecue or something like that, or some sort of outdoor party, or if light was going to be shining this way. Anyway, I went into it in the video. A lot of people responded to it. I got a lot of private messages, a lot of email about, I found your video. This stuff has changed my life. Thank you so much. And blah, blah, blah. I was on the fence because it cost so much money, but because of your testimonial, I got it. So I've been still using it. I'm still using it every single day. Every once in a while, I do use it twice a day, but when I use it a lot, I go through it a lot, and it's very, very expensive. I had to get a new prescription for it. I have no idea why this stuff is not over the counter. It drives me crazy that it's not. But anyway, you need a prescription for it. I go to a doctor. I pay the $50 copay. I get the prescription, and my Walgreens is just like, oh, we don't have that. Huh? It turns out that I got the last one. She said, I only see one box, one tube in our entire United States inventory. And I'm going to go ahead and snag it and have it delivered here, but it's going to take a couple of days. And I was just like, do it. Yes, because this will last me probably 6 months. This is $190. I got it for $161.86. I got what I thought was a BS thing in the mail. It was like a generic prescription card. Have you ever gotten those in the mail where it just says, here, you can take this prescription card to any pharmacy and you'll get such and such money off. I got it in the mail in the morning and I brought it with me to Walgreens, and I was just like, there's no way that we can apply this towards this medication that my insurance doesn't cover. And she, you know, types on her computer and she says, oh yeah, it went from $198 to $161. I was just like, boom, nice. When you're talking about such a small tube of stuff, and it's, you know, $37, $38 less. It turns out that this is not made in the United States anymore. This is only made in Canada. I'm going to have to find a new hair inhibiting method. Now, I've been using this for probably 6 years. And like I said, it's literally changed my life. It has taken so much stress and anxiety away from my appearance, other than the fact that I lost 80 pounds, you know, other than the fact that I, you know, got my hip replaced and I got back into shape and blah, blah, blah. Also with my ablation, which is another video that I got a lot of hits on. It's all female stuff. If you're a guy and you don't really have a uterus, then don't bother watching it. But if you're a female and you hate your period, go ahead and watch that video too. This stuff literally changed my life. And now it looks like I'm going to have to find a new hair problem fixer, okay? I don't think that I can go for laser. I have a fake joint, okay? Every time I get my teeth cleaned, every time I get a tattoo, every time I get a piercing, every time I even go to the gynecologist, I have to take an antibiotic. I have to take amoxicillin an hour before I go. And I have to take these 4 huge horse pills every single time. Now, usually when you get laser, you have to go like either once a week or once every couple of weeks for like a few times, whatever it is. I'm not willing to do that. But I do know that if I stop using this, the hair is going to come right back, because there have been times where I stopped using it because either I went away and I forgot it at home, or I run out before I get my prescription refilled or something like that, and the hair comes back literally within 2 or 3 days. Like I can literally see it, and it's usually here and here, right at the stash. It's like I call it the four corners in my head. It's here and here, here and here, or sometimes it's like under here. Okay, it doesn't really happen here so fast. This, like within a week, this will start growing back. But even my husband noticed when this stuff started to work. This stuff is kind of like a miracle. I talked to the pharmacist, not just the girl, but the guy. How sexist is that? And he said, yeah, it looks like the trend is that this is going to be either taken off the market or they're going to make it over the counter. But even if they do make it over the counter, it's going to take a long time for it to get there. So they don't really have a lot of reason to make this over the counter, because right now they're making $190 off of a tube or $160 off of a tube. If they made this over the counter, what are they going to charge me for this? I don't know. $30, $40, $50. I'm still going to pay it, but they're still going to be making less, right? So, oh, my cat's screaming. Do you guys know anything about Vaniqa? Do you know what's going on with this? Does anybody who uses Vaniqa know what the skinny is what's going to go on with this? This is a little bit of a rant. I'm not ranting yet because this one's full. So I still have about 4 to 6 months worth of pretty skin. It literally changes the way my skin looks. I've had so many compliments about how nice my skin is, about how clear my skin is. Now listen, I've never had acne. I'm one of those people. I'm fat, okay? But I've never had a problem with acne, and I know that I'm super lucky. It's genetics, it's diet, it's all that kind of stuff. But anyway, this actually makes my skin look even better. And it's also never made me break out. If you don't know what's going on with Vaniqa and you use it, try to do a little bit of research. Get as much of it as you can, because I think it's going away. All right? Anyway, if anybody has any information about other creams that maybe I could switch to, call my doctor and have him write a prescription for something else, then I'd be willing to do that. Like, even if it was, like, there's no generic to this. This is the only one that you can get like this. It's like 13.9% efflorenthine hydrochloride. I need Walter White to come and make me this stuff. How about that? Okay. If anybody knows of any other options for cream that inhibits hair growth, I don't want anything to rip my hair out. I don't want anything to fry the hair. I just want something that is going to inhibit the hair growth. Okay. I will talk to you guys later. That's it. Bye.